2 first gold, 8 bar.
Away they go then for the Pertemps King George VI chase on their way to the first of 19 fences, and first gold is leading the way with Edredon Bleu on the near side. Edredon Bleu from first gold, followed by Valley Henry. Lalondiere out to the extreme wide outside on the right, and the blue jacket made a mistake at the first, and it's Edredon Bleu from first gold. These two, 1 and 2. Valley Henry over in third from Marlborough. The favourite Gère de Cochet held up in the early stages in a big noseband, black and yellow jacket. Also in yellow and on the inside, or towards the inside, Swansea Bay, and Tutchev getting up the inside as well as they run into the back straight on this, their first circuit. It's Edredon Bleu in front by a couple of lengths in the best mate jacket of Jim Lewis here. First gold in second place, a gap of 6 lengths to Marlborough, followed by Valley Henry. Then Swansea Bay and Fonmore, Tutchev, Gère de Cochet. Towards the back, Seabold, It Takes Time in the rear with Lalondiere as they run towards the first down the back, and the front two skim over it safely. Leroy Miguel is held up towards the rear, disputing last with It Takes Time. On to the next, which is an open ditch, and it's Edredon Bleu, the 11-year-old. Over on the far side, jumps it beautifully. So too did first gold and second. Mistake, Gère de Cochet. Jacques Ricou was very nearly out of the saddle there. Oh, I don't know how he stayed on. He was nearly over the shoulder. The favourite nearly out of the race as they jump the next. Edredon Bleu from first gold. Gère de Cochet now jumps out in last place there after that heart-stopping blunder as they run towards the next. Edredon Bleu from first gold. Marlborough over in third, then Valley Henry from Swansea Bay. Behind Swansea Bay is Fonmort as they begin the run out of the back straight. Midfield then is Tutchev from Leroy Miguel. Seaboard on the inside, and then It Takes Time, and Lalondiere out wide, and finally Gère de Cochet, the market leader. He'll now have to pass all his 11 rivals to win here. Turning for home on this first circuit, and it's Edredon Bleu, one of the most popular chasers in training, leads the way here. Edredon Bleu, past champion chaser from first gold, past winner of this race in second place. Marlborough, another grand old stalwart in third, runner-up last year. Valley Henry is fourth as they clear the next, followed by Swansea Bay, Fonmort on the outside, and then back in behind them, Tutchev on the inner in a red and yellow jacket from Seaboard, Leroy Miguel, and then Lalondiere and It Takes Time and Gère de Cochet. Edredon Bleu jumping right in front of the stands here, the stands that gave Desert Orchid the most marvellous reception a few moments ago. It really brought a lump to the throat, and it's Edredon Bleu by 2 lengths to first gold in second. Marlborough is third, Valley Henry 4. Fonmort is next under Mick Fitzgerald from Lalondiere, the mare, moving up into 6th place. Swansea Bay and Tutchev. Gère de Cochet is now trying to make ground. They're rather wide round that bend from Seaboard, Leroy Miguel, and finally It Takes Time. They've nearly completed a circuit. Here's the water jump, and Edredon Bleu, an exhibition of jumping. Little stumble on landing there from Fonmort in about 5th or 6th place, the brown jacket, the red cap. On to the next, passing their departure point. Edredon Bleu from first gold, Marlborough on the outside, and then in behind them in the noseband on the left is Valley Henry. Out very wide, Lalondiere in the shades of blue, followed by Fonmort and Swansea Bay midfield as they clear this next open ditch. Tutchev up the inside of Leroy Miguel. Gère de Cochet some way off the gallop as they run towards the back straight. Edredon Bleu by a length and a half to first gold. They've been first and second all the way. Marlborough close up in third. Valley Henry, Fonmort, Tutchev has made some headway now in the hands of Tony McCoy. Swansea Bay in the yellow jacket on the near side, the inside of Lalondiere, and Leroy Miguel and Seaboard. Gère de Cochet towards the outside, towards the back with It Takes Time. Down the back straight, 7 fences to jump. Edredon Bleu still leads, but only narrowly to first gold. Then Marlborough, a bit slow. Valley Henry is a faller there. Seaboard is hampered and unseats Paul Maloney. So Valley Henry and Seaboard out of the race. This is the next, it's an open ditch. Edredon Bleu joined by first gold. Gère de Cochet, the favourite's got a lot of work to do from there and didn't jump that too well again. And it's first gold, and Thierry Dumaine riding for his father Francois, looking for their 6th win in this race. First gold lands ahead of Edredon Bleu, whose stamina may be subsiding. In third is Tutchev, Fonmort into 4th, Leroy Miguel and Marlborough. First gold leads over the next. They're getting a bit ragged behind. Marlborough's dropping back. Then Lalondiere. Gère de Cochet has been pulled up, the favourite. A lamentable run as they run out of the back straight. but it could still go to France because First Gold's leading. Edredon Bleu is battling gallantly back now, rallying on the outside under Jim Culloty. Tutchev is third, then Font and Leroy Miguel. These five have broken loose from Lalondière, and Edredon Bleu has fought back to lead here. He looked beaten a few hundred yards ago. 3 out Lalondière, First Gold in the air together from in third place Tutchev, and it's Edredon Bleu that leads down towards the second last. As they jump, it's 2 out Edredon Bleu from Tutchev. First Gold third, Font at 1 pace, and then Leroy Miguel. Can Edredon Bleu hold on at the age of 11 here, running down towards the final fence? The former champion chaser, can he last the 3 miles? Edredon Bleu, Tutchev and McCoy chasing in second place. First Gold is third. On the run home, Edredon Bleu, all guns blazing from Tutchev. Edredon Bleu, who needs best mate when you've got Edredon Bleu, and he wins the King George. In second Tutchev, third is First Gold. In fourth then is Font. They're a long way clear of Marlborough, followed next by Lalondière. Swansea Bay was well beaten.
At 25-1 under Jim Culloty for trainer Henrietta Knight and owner Jim Lewis, they didn't need to run best mate to win the race. Tweetchev was second at 20-1 and third was First Gold at 11-4. The favourite, the beaten favourite, was Jer de Cochet. 2-1 favourite, made a mistake early on and didn't seem to be jumping with any confidence after that. All 12.